when you were down, when you finally take down, you went to an trap arm to score all your points and you held her there. Otherwise, you're known as a leg lace girl, which you did then. Could you talk about the adversity you wanted to use in this match?
You know, I love parterre, and I don't think there's any discrimination between upper body or lower body. I used to strictly just do bars and trap arm guts, and so the lace has been something that I've added to my repertoire within the last 2 to 3 years. So it's been a transition to just kind of have both of those. It's just the lace has been so dominant and no one's been able to stop it that I've been really going to that. So the fact that the trap arm fell there, and just, I mean, why not take what they give you?
Helen, got the evening started off right. Did you ride the momentum of that?
Absolutely, a tech fall in the finals. Who does that? Oh, I did.
Pleasure in the world is you actually trailed her like 9-2 and you came back to win 11-10.
First round. We should really start seeding people. That poor girl.
So with that in mind, you knew that you could come back against her.
I did.
In fact, at that match, you also used a lace too. Was that in your mind at all going into this match?
That I could lace her? I mean, I kind of go in there that I could lace anybody. My boyfriend's over there and he's 240 pounds. I could lace him, so.
Do you take this momentum like into Rio? Is this something where you're just like, you expect to win it?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think that there's a girl out there that can beat me. And I just, it's just about stepping on that mat and making sure that I'm disciplined enough to get my job done that day. As long as I stay healthy, I think I can win.
Adeline, when you're facing adversity, it seems like when you're down, you're more comfortable.
You know, that's a great question for my dad. I used to start every single match with a takedown, and then I would start wrestling. So I think that's just an old habit that's going to die hard, and I just really feel the pressure to score once I'm down.
Let's kill it.
Because your parterre is so strong, is it frustrating in a match like that it took that long to get on top?
You know, my coaches and everybody stress that I need one takedown and I can win a match. So yes, when I don't get that opportunity on top and it's taken a little while for me to get that one takedown, I do start to get a little anxious. But I know that the second that opportunity comes, that it's going to be, the match can be over in just one turn on top.
You held her on her back for, 45 seconds, almost a minute. What was going through your mindset during that process?
I mean, just hold her. There's nothing really she could do there. I got a tight grip. I was taught by my coaches and reaffirmed with my Olympic coaches years later that you get them in that cradle and you hold them tight. I mean, she was fighting as hard as she could to get out of those locks, but I could hold people there all day, and I did.
Helen talked about it some in her press conference, and you did on Sunday night. What does a world title and potentially next year an Olympic title mean to women's wrestling?
I mean, I think those are two separate things. We have a couple world champs here, and there are some amazing wrestlers out there from USA that have been on that podium, gotten their hand raised, and had their national anthem played, but we don't have that Olympic gold medalist, and that is something Team USA needs. We need that Olympic gold medalist, and I hope to be that first one for Team USA.
Only one woman has won more world titles than you have at the United States. You've done it in 6 years. Can you talk about where your future is? How much longer?
You know, I think that's up to Terry Steiner what he wants to do with me. I mean, if he could talk me into staying in the sport, then I'll win as many as he wants me to.
Did you feel any pressure to defend your title, and what does it mean to have actually done it?
I was just telling the other group that my coach came up to me. I was feeling pretty confident going in this year. I didn't think that anybody was really capable of beating me. It would have been more of me beating myself going out here on this world stage. And then my coach kind of brought up the fact, he's like, do you know the only besides Japan, only one other country has ever had a repeat, like back-to-back years world champion. And I was like, and it just kind of like made my heart sink a little bit, because I was like, oh no, is this, I mean, statistics, and you have to buy into that by some extent. So to go in here, I made a pact with myself that I was going to buckle down and really just do the right things consistently, and had a great support system, and I just was able to do that, and here I am as the world champion again.
What would your message be to young girls across the country who are wrestling or thinking about wrestling? What do you want to inspire out of the youth of the United States of America?
I really hope those young girls realize that there are opportunities out there. I thought I was going to go and play 4 years of college soccer and then go into the working field, and there's nothing wrong with that life. But boys in this country have this opportunity to dream big and be able to look at NBA stars and NFL stars and all of these Olympic medalists out there, because there's so many opportunities for those boys to look up to them. And girls don't have that. We have recently had the Serena Williams, and we've had a couple soccer stars here and there. But we really need to show them that it's not just in those mainstream sports. There's opportunities all across the board. USA Wrestling is a great example. My education fully covered. I live and train at the Olympic Training Center. I'm a professional athlete, and I don't think girls know that they have that option, that they can work hard every single day and get to that point. And it's such an amazing life I'm living, and I just really want them to realize that that's an option, that they can go to school and play a sport. They can go and dedicate themselves really hard and become a world champion at something they never even dreamed of. I want them to have that dream, so it starts younger.